Do you have a question or a comment for my guest this evening? Then why not text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the Swindon 105.5 app or website, just click on the Contact Us button and that will email me directly here in the studio.
There's something I'd like to mend if you let me pretend. Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved before? Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved before? It's about time you compromise with who you deny your love. Say something more. We're guilty by design for sure. Say something more. It doesn't matter, it's illogical. Nothing but illogical. Nothing but illogical. Say something more. We're guilty by design for sure. Where is it I should be? Somewhere it's plain to see. Everything you mean to me. Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved before? Have you ever been loved? Have you ever been loved before? It's about time you compromise with who you deny your
Hello and good evening and welcome to Don't Stop the Music radio show. My name is Peggy-Sue and I am your host. Now the song you just heard there is by none other than Talking Code, Swindon's one of many musical acts that are definitely out there. And I am joined in the studio for this first hour by fellow presenter Chloe. Hello, Chloe.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you?
All good. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Well, thank you for coming in the studio. Now, as I say, that there is Talking Code, which is a local band, and obviously Don't Stop the Music radio show is all about music, and I do like local music and national and international and big bands and small bands. I love every bit of music. Now, you've got quite an eclectic mix of music that you like.
Very eclectic.
Now, the next song is one that you've chosen for this evening. So tell my guest or tell my listeners why you've chosen this song and why have you chosen this artist?
So it's very, very unusual for me because normally if you'd asked me straight off the cusp, what's your music? I would choose something like Glenn Miller or a bit of classical, something violin. There's a famous artist out there, more than up and coming now. It's Lindsay Sterling.
Oh, I love Lindsay Sterling.
Who I would, Lindsay Sterling is my go-to music regardless what mood I'm in. But this artist I've chosen, obviously, is massive, mainstream.
Very mainstream.
And not my normal cup of tea. But there's something about this song that I just find, I think the lyrics, it's literally something you could put on. It's like a piece of clothing. It's just a lovely, warm piece of music. And when I heard it, it just tugged at the right heartstrings.
So would you like to tell our listeners who it is and what the song is?
It's Cardigan by Taylor Swift.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on, cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Playing hide and seek and giving me a weekend. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. Kissing cars and downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstain. I knew you, tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I was an old cardigan under someone's bed. You put me on and said I was your favorite.
So Taylor Swift with Cardigan. So that was your choice for this evening.
Thank you very much. Doesn't that just give you like a hug? It's one of those sort of musical tunes that just gives you a hug.
It does. It really does give you that warm feeling.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
we need that today.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly, isn't it?
Oh, a little bit.
I did a 4-mile walk this morning. Well, yeah, from 11 o'clock, so this morning. And I actually had 24 people come and join me.
Fair play.
I know. And the first thing I said to them was, thank you for coming out on this very cold morning.
I hope they're tuned in now. You can dedicate a song to them.
Yeah. What should I... what should I... Actually, I know. I've got a song later on in the show that I would dedicate
There
to
you
them.
go. You get one dedicated to you later. All you walkers out there in this cold weather.
So the next song I'm going to play is from the band The Zoots, another local band. They are... Most of them are based up in Chiseldham. So I had one of the guys on Tuesday, but unfortunately, due to technical problems, nobody could hear us. We was live on air and nobody could hear us. There was this horrible buzz. It sounded like we were Daleks.
I tuned in.
It literally sounded like we were talking like this, and it was just going on, and nobody could understand what we were saying.
A little bit like that.
It was a bit under, yeah.
I did catch one of his stories.
So did you catch about the cake?
Yes. I caught about the cake, and I also caught about his taxi ride.
Yeah.
So if you weren't tuned in, we can sort of elaborate on them a little bit.
Yeah, please. So you tell us what you heard. Come on.
I'll
come
let
on,
you tell the
come
cake
on,
one. You'll do
come
better than me.
I'll do the cake one because we had a good laugh over that.
So the taxi one was quite interesting, and I think it's something that we could happen to any of us. I don't know I didn't catch what country he was in because he was abroad. Was he in the Canaries, somewhere like that?
Something like that, yeah.
So I didn't catch because of the static noise, the fault that was online. Yeah,
the
I
Dalek
didn't
noise.
catch where it was. But he was abroad. And what do you do when you're abroad? You're in the hands, at the mercy of a taxi driver.
Yep.
Now it must have been quite a big taxi because they'd loaded all their musical equipment into this taxi.
They did indeed.
And
no, they were in Spain.
was it Spain?
Yes.
And they got quite a bit of equipment with them. Now they gave the taxi driver the details of the hotel sort of venue that they were staying at, but the taxi driver didn't know where it was.
And of course, it was before like Google and sat navs and stuff. So
Before the internet really was, widely available, and he didn't ask. He didn't sort of question it or double questions, and they were being driven around.
and around.
And to begin with, you don't know where you are, do you? You don't know the area. You just think the taxi driver's trustworthy. He wasn't.
No.
And he drove around for quite a bit, and eventually they got a bit concerned, and he dropped them off.
Yeah.
Obviously figured out that they were a bit concerned and just dropped them off.
Yep. Dumped them.
And it wasn't the venue.
No. No.
So they had to make their way with all their equipment to find someone to assist them and to get to the venue.
There where they were staying. Yeah.
Where they were staying.
They managed to get there.
And now they look back at it, and it's a bit of a story and a bit of a giggle, and he told it so well. But
So yeah, Jamie did say. So that's Jamie Goddard. So he did tell us very well, and he also did say about the cake that he was when they're abroad, because they do a lot. He does a lot of gigs as well over in Europe. One of these gigs, one of the countries, they give food as gratitude and thank yous, and he got given this cake, this fruit cake. Well, they left it wrapped up and they just threw it in the back of the car. They didn't.
It got forgotten about, didn't it? Slid behind a seat somewhere and got forgotten about.
Completely forgotten about. And then they went to another gig. Then they sort of found it and sort of remembered it was there.
It aged, but it didn't age well like wine.
Well, they don't know. He never opened it. So they got heckled by this chap all the way through. This chap just heckled them all the way through the gig. So near the end, Jamie ran out to the car, grabbed it because he remembered it was there, and he gave the cake to this chap and said, "I really appreciate you coming tonight. Here, have a cake." And they don't know if it was very well or not, if the cake was mouldy or if the cake survived, how it was, or how that chap is, because they never seen him again.
So our disclaimer is we weren't involved.
We weren't involved. No.
We don't condone that behaviour, but it was his story.
It was one of his funny
One of his funny memories and one of his
well, yeah, because we were saying
back for being heckled all the way through a gig, because
we had been saying, because we knew we sort of knew there was an error with the system at the time, so people were listening to Daleks and not us. We were trying to, so if anybody could hear us, we was like, so what things have happened to you and anything like that. And he was saying about the heckles and that, and he remembered going to another gig and they'd kept getting power cuts all the way through. And unfortunately, the chap tried to say it was them. It was their equipment. But all the other gigs on that tour, not one problem with them having any power issues. Just this one venue.
That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I will say, on behalf of Swindon 105.5, because we're all volunteers here. There are lots and lots of great, willing volunteers.
There are.
And I tune in regularly to Peggy-Sue here.
You do.
And I must say, out of all the shows, because how long have you been doing it now?
So this one, I'm in my 4th year.
Oh, that's gone quick.
I know.
So listening in for 4 years, I must say, you've had very touch with. You can hear me rubbing wood now. It's you've had very few technical problems.
Yeah.
So to lose that show on Tuesday was a great shame.
It was.
But at least we've enjoyed you for.
But we knew
many,
it was
many
live,
other
so we
shows
couldn't
without
tell.
problems.
And to be fair, we couldn't tell in the studio. It wasn't until our listeners, like yourself, actually messaging and saying, we're not quite hearing you. But we have to keep going because we don't know when it comes back on.
Oh, yeah, when it comes back on and that.
So yeah.
So we need you listeners to
We
text
do.
in now.
We
to
do.
say you're listening now.
Yeah, we do. So message in. So you can text 07900 171 453, or if you're listening via the app or website, do click on that contact us button in the top right hand corner, and it will email me directly here in the studio. Now, talking about Jamie and the Zoots, just to let you know, they have a lot of gigs coming up. A couple of them are sold out, so do check their website, which is the Zoots, that's the and ZOOTS, thezoots.com. And they do a mixture of 60s, 70s and 80s music. Really good band, really. Go out to the theatres and stuff and go and watch them. The nearest one to us is going to be at Ramsbury. They're going to the Ramsbury Festival, and that's going to be their Sounds of the 60s, 70s and 80s show. And that is on the 7th of June. But he was also telling us about a new show with a new promoter they've got that's going to be like a talent contest. So the show's interactive. They've got one coming up actually in June as well. That's the 20th of June. It is the 1960s talent show at Burnham-on-Sea in Somerset at the Princess Theatre. To get their tickets, just go to their website and it would direct you to the actual ticket vendor. But the show is never going to be the same so the first half will, because it's like a heat. So they're going to be dressed up as all these different bands
from the 60s.
From the 60s.
Right, okay.
Yeah, they're going to be singing one song from each sort of band, so like the Beatles, and then they go on and do others. And then the audience votes for who goes through to the semi. So say it could be the Beatles versus, I don't know, Led Zeppelin, I don't know, 60s bands, just anyway, they do it that way, and it's the audience then chooses who goes round to the semi-finals. So the second half of the show is never ever going to be the same at each show. So the winner of that show is never going to be the same because the audience votes for them.
All right.
So I thought that was such a really good idea.
Complicated.
Very complicated, but fair play to
the
them.
audience all have big buttons like.
I have no idea.
I wonder how the audience. They must do them by cheers, I suppose.
Quite possible, yeah.
They have a little, so they can do that now, can't they? The technology, they can record how much noise is made by an audience. Yeah.
Yeah, they can. So the next song I'm going to play is the Zoots, and this is their cover of "I Love Rock and Roll."
There by the record machine. Knew she must have been about 17. Said, can I take you home so we can be alone? Next to moving on, she's with me, yeah me. We were moving on and singing that song with me, yeah me. Singing I love rock and roll. Put 'em all down in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come on, take it down and dance with me.
can be alone. Next to moving on, shoes we made, yeah, me. We were moving on and singing that song with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Put my dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. It's coming to guitar like dance with me. Next to moving on, shoes we made, yeah, me. We were moving on and singing that song with me, yeah, me. Singing, I love rock and roll. Put a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take a dime and dance with me. I love rock and roll. Put a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. Come and take a dime and dance with me. Rock and roll. Put a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take a dime and dance with me. Rock and roll. Put a dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take a dime and dance with me.
So that was the Zoots with I Love Rock and Roll. So yeah, that was their cover. What do you think?
I like the fact that every band, you know, UK or national or international, when they play a song that's quite famous,
Yeah,
obviously not written by themselves, is what I'm getting at.
it's a cover.
It's a cover. They all have their own take on it.
Well, that's the brilliant thing about covers. It is their own take.
Yeah.
It is, and yeah, and say the Zoots themselves do go out to. It's like a party vibe, and it's really good that they just bring everybody together.
Yeah, that's what you're going for. Get the audience going.
Exactly. So the next song I'm going to play is actually from a band that's going to come into the studio at the beginning of March.
Oh, not long then.
Not long at all, to promote their brand new album. And the song that I'm going to play is also the title track from that same named album.
Well, brand new album.
Brand new album.
Ooh.
So it's a brand new song.
Heard it here first.
I don't know. I can't really say you've heard it here first. It's not exclusive. It might be. You might not have heard it, so it'd be exclusive to you.
Peggy-Sue special.
So I'm going to welcome back to the studio Circa 5 at the beginning of March, which I'm really looking forward to because Steve Tillings also played with XTC, the Swindon band. So it's going to be really nice to have them back here. I met Steve during lockdown, so his first show that he came on, he did it via the wonders of technology. He didn't come into the studio, even though he only lives down the road here in Swindon. The second time he did come in with one of the other founding members of XTC, and that was phenomenal because that was done on a Saturday morning. He came in and we recorded it ready for a pre-record, and he brought me one of the albums, which was quite cool. So it'd be nice to see Steve and catch up with him.
A couple of years ago I worked in Beaconsfield. It's a few miles from here.
Yeah, there's quite a few miles.
A lady just stopped and she said, "Excuse me, can I ask a question?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Are you from Swindon?" I was like, "Yeah, but how do you know that? We've not met before. How do you know that?" And she goes, "Oh, your voice sounds like XTC." And I've listened lots of times and I don't hear it.
I don't hear
but
it.
She did.
Yeah.
She got it spot on the money.
But then you go to Bristol and you listen to their accents. I mean, come on. You can come on over here, me baba. And you do, you just hear it.
Yeah, they must have heard it. There's something in that Swindon voice.
It is something in that Swindon voice. Well, as I said, local music. So this is Circa 5 with their brand new single from their brand new album with the same name, Clockwork Tulpa. Don't Stop the Music Radio Show is a dedicated show for musicians to share their music across the airwaves, whether they're local, national or international artists, with guests every week discussing and sharing their music, whether they're here in the studio or via the wonders of technology. So join me, Peggy-Sue, live every Tuesday between 8 and 9 p.m. Plus, Don't Stop the Music Radio Show Extra is on every Saturday between 7 and 9 p.m. But that's not all. You can now catch Don't Stop the Music Radio Show on Spotify, Amazon Music and Patreon every Friday at 7 p.m. So what are you waiting for? And get your music heard on Swindon 105.5. And did you notice who's in the background on that little promo?
Yep.
Who is it?
Oh, you're going to catch me live on air now.
Talk.
Talking Cone. Yeah. I knew it. I was like, what's the band?
It's their song. It's their song.
Talking
Taste the Sun. It was one of the first songs I ever heard of theirs live at the M4 Festival.
Well done. Yeah, they're doing absolutely brilliant. They get the crowds going.
Oh, they
I
certainly
just struggle
do.
with names this week.
You do, yeah. You do.
Well, they're really bad this week. I'm like, who? What?
So I'm going to take a moment now to remember a musician who sadly passed away in January. It was a very shocking message to see on Facebook, a post to say that a person had passed away due to complications of surgery. He had heart issues. He went into hospital before Christmas, had an operation, and unfortunately due to complications from that operation, he did sadly pass away. And for those listeners who know, Martin Lane was a bass player for many bands, and he was what they called the gentle giant. He was very, very tall, and now me and my 5'4", I felt like I was 4 foot against him. But yeah, he was a very, very as I say, a very gentle giant. Always a pleasure to see. Really happy to see you. Gave you a hug. Just chatted away. Lovely, lovely fellow. So in tribute to him and to the charities that also work with the heart, so it's not, I don't think it's Heart Foundation they're doing it for, but it is one of the heart charities. They are doing a tribute gig or a benefit gig in Martin's memory on Friday the 14th of February on Valentine's Day, which I think is perfect because it's all to do with the heart. So they are holding that at the Vic on Vic Hill. So the lineup for that on that day, so it starts at 7 with Hair Supply, and it goes through with Early Days, Swipe Right, Daddy Longlegs, The Lanes, Jolie and the Souls, Men in Vests, and Here Come the Crows. Now, I met him through Here Come the Crows, and I've seen him in other bands as well. He was brilliant when I've been to Minety Music Festival. And as I said, he was just that gentle giant that you could just approach. He had this big, wonderful smile that warmed you up. He was that person that you could always guarantee to cheer you up. So this one is for you. So I'm going to play Here Come the Crows, Like to Like, in memory of Martin Lane.
Spend your life in danger. Have we lost the energy to fight? Did you give your rights up to a stranger? Or have we lost our minds to the lies? I can say that I can say that I wanted to. I will mean every word, I will say what I like to like. Are you really happy with the system? Does it have your interest at heart? No! Can we look
So that there was Like to Like by Here Come the Crows, dedicated to their bass player, Martin Lane.
Wonderful tune.
It's a brilliant tune, isn't it?
Yeah, what a tune. That got us rocking.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the next one's really slow.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
I still can rock to a slow tune.
So the next couple of songs I'm going to play, so there's 4 songs now left for this hour, because you've got me for 2 hours.
And you got a guest.
I know. I've got
Other
a
than
guest.
myself.
Other than yourself. I have got a guest coming
I
in the
don't
second
class
hour.
myself as a guest.
No, your fellow presenter.
I'm part of the furniture.
Who are you?
Thanks.
So all the songs that I'm going to play out, so the last 4, including Here Come the Crows there, because I met them at Minety Music Festival. The next 4 are all going to be playing at Minety Music Festival this year. So it's going to be amazing.
This year's going so fast.
Already, I know. It's kind of scary, isn't it?
I know, where'd the last week go? Oop, there we go.
So Friday the 4th of July, Saturday the 5th of July and Sunday the 6th of July is the Minety Music Festival.
Mid or summer.
Oh, it's going to be brilliant. I cannot wait, because I book off the Friday from work. I go along for all 3 days. I do a volunteering shift in the morning, and which leaves me the whole afternoon and evening for the music.
Have you booked sunshine?
To be fair, last year we didn't have sunshine all the time. We did have a couple of showers, but everybody just bungs into the different stages, because there's 3 stages with marquees, and so you're undercover. Oh, it's just brilliant. The atmosphere is great.
Glastonbury.
Yeah, mini Glastonbury, exactly. So the next song I'm going to play you, which I did say is going to be a slow one, this is I Dare You by Josh Cumra, and say he is going to be one of those performing artists that's going to be at Minety Music Festival on Sunday the 6th of July.
I'm a lucky one. I'm a beginner, not like everyone who has forgiven. She said because she said it first, and I can't get caught up in these 4-letter words. I'm a lucky one. Tease my heart. I dare you, I dare you. So easy to start. I dare you, I dare you. Only fools rush in. Is that what you came for? 'Cause you know where I've been. Ain't got no halo. Feels like a curse. You're making it worse, making me crazy with these 4-letter words. Only fools rush in. Tease my heart. I dare you, I dare you. So easy to start. I dare you, I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Tease my heart. I'm a lucky one. Got it all worked out.
So that there was I Dare You by Josh Cumra. So he will be at Minety Music Festival this year. And I believe he was there last year or maybe the year before, because I have heard him sing that live.
That's just like warming up, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just getting the crowds ready
for the big acts.
Sort of
yeah,
late afternoon, early evening
that's
vibe.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Brilliant.
Exactly, that's what I think that's roughly where he's going to be again on Sunday the 6th of July. Looking at the lineup for the main stage, he's one of the acts for the warm up, ready for the big acts.
Yeah, well, you got that evening summer sun, the cider.
Oh, yes. Oh, they do good cider there. I tend not to have them, because when I'm driving home, I'm working, because I do interview some of the bands, and I also take photos and videos of them as well. So it's really nice to be there, because they do invite me along to go along. But as I said, I do volunteer there as well and do a shift for them as a thank you for letting me come along.
Fair play to you.
Exactly. So last year they had, I've got to get this right now, because I've been a couple of years running now. Who did they have last year? I think it was, so they had The Chase, which I have got their song coming up in a moment as well, because they're returning again this year. They had I'm trying to think who they had last year. It all muddles up for me, because I just know I've interviewed a few people. Oh, they had Ash and Sleeper. They had who was that? I'm trying to think who they are now. I know they had EMF, which was the year before. They had Reef, which was the year before. They have older, what I call the older bands, the ones that I grew up with. So it's really nice to go along and see. So the next song I'm going to play is by one of those bands that I used to listen to when I was a teenager growing up. Maybe not quite as a teenager.
There should never be a previous anecdote. It should always be, it's in your playlist.
It's in the playlist,
yeah.
But this one is a good one. Everybody's going to get up and sing to this one. You ready?
Go
So
for
this is Top Loader with Dancing in the Moonlight, as they are going to be performing on the Sunday night as one of their headline acts.
Excellent.
We get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep their loose to keep it tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
There we go. So that is Top Loader with Dancing in the Moonlight. And as I said, they are going to be one of the headline acts for Sunday the 6th of July. Now, I did mention the Chase earlier. They are going to be on Saturday the 5th of July before the main two acts there, which is going to be Melomatic and Fun Loving Criminals. So yeah, so quite a few.
They do great to get all the bands in.
Yeah,
it's a lot of organisation.
It's a lot of organising. So well done to Rich and to Colin. It's just amazing that whole weekend. So yeah,
that festival's going from strength to strength.
Definitely is. It definitely is. So this is the Chase with their song, and I believe this would definitely get you up and jumping around and dancing. This is Trumpet. You can see why that gets people up and dancing, can't you?
Yeah, I can imagine people spilling their cider up and down with that one.
It's not just their cider they spill.
Get the jump in.
Oh yeah, they get everybody jumping. And they were there last year. And as I just showed to you, I do actually have a photo already with them because I interviewed them last year.
Peggy's collecting her photos.
I am collecting my photos, yeah. So not only are the Chase going to be there, like I said, they will be before Melomatic and Fun Loving Criminals on Saturday the 5th of July. On Friday the 4th of July, it is their what they call their tribute night. So they have got Pink Mac, then they've got the Rozzers, which is the Police and Sting tribute, followed by the Faux Fighters. Now, the chap that sings or plays in the Faux Fighters, which is the tribute for Foo Fighters, he goes every year. I have seen him there every single year. He just goes anyway. So it's really, really good to finally see all of them.
Rozzers would be good. I like a bit of Police.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, can't beat that.
No, I know. And that's only the main stage. That's not even the other two stages.
That's it. You've got to check them all out, people.
Yeah.
You know, there's some really good ones. A couple of years ago, well, I say a couple of years ago, a few years ago now, everybody was up at the bar and nobody was really taking a lot of notice of the warm-up act. There was only about 10 of us at the front in the Mecca.
It was Ed Sheeran.
And it was Ed Sheeran.
It was.
And I said to Peggy, this chap's going to go really far. And we were stood right there, like
really close.
Like across the desk we are now.
Yeah,
It was really close. I give him a thumbs up. He gave a thumbs up back. He was really going on the guitar. A few weeks later, he was on the radio. Now the rest is history.
Exactly, he is.
So listen to them warm-up acts, people.
Yeah, definitely. And that's the on the main stage. On the Minety stage, which is the next size down, because the main stage is the big one, they have got Uki Dukes playing, which is another local one, or to do with on their ukuleles. Oh, that's why they're the Uki Dukes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
They are absolutely phenomenal. On the Saturday, they've got Jolie Soul and her full band. Now, again, Martin Lane, who we've just paid a tribute to, also played in her band.
Okay.
Click. Now, you've seen Click.
I know Click. Yeah.
Yeah, you know Click.
I helped them do a sound setup once. It was quite amusing. Yeah, they're a great band.
They are a fantastic band. Actually, if we're very lucky, after tonight, we could nip into the Swiss Chalet. They're playing tonight.
There you go.
So yeah, they start at 9:30.
Well done, Click. Keep going.
They start at 9:30.
All right.
Yeah, I think we could go for a drink. Yeah, yeah, we'll go for a drink.
There you go.
How about you, listeners? Going to go for a drink? After this show at 9, right? When it finishes at 9, head down to the Swiss Chalet for 9:30.
You've got to listen to the rest of the show.
Exactly. But they've also got Jimmy Moore on Saturday.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
What, Swiss Chalet?
No. On the.
Oh, wait. See, you're confusing.
I'm confusing you now.
Yeah.
At the Minety Music Festival, they got Jimmy Moore.
Good old Jimmy Moore.
I love Jimmy. They've also got Rain City Project as well. And on the Sunday, they have got Splat the Rat. And obviously there's still a few bands that's still to be confirmed on that one. And then they've got the Can Do art stage as well, which is it's a smaller stage again, quite acoustic one. That one's really good again.
The way you're describing it, I'm imagining there'd be a fifth stage where someone just stands on a pallet.
Well, the fourth stage, because they're actually 4 stages, not 3. I always get corrected on this, because the fourth stage is like a DJ set one.
All right.
So they have DJs come in for this radio, and they go in and they all play a set. It's really good.
You got to mingle, people.
You do have to mingle.
You know, just try and get as much in as you can.
But the reason why I mentioned the Can Do arch stage is because they've got Bottle of Dog, who I've had on this show as well.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, see, I'm up there with all those bands.
Yeah, you're up there.
I've got to be up there, haven't I?
That's it.
So remember, listeners, I would like you to make sure you stay tuned for my next hour, as I have a guest in the studio called Gail, who's going to be talking about Just Jive in Swindon, and we're going to be playing some music as well. So make sure you stay tuned and listen for the second hour. But to take us out of this hour, it is Connected by Stereo MCs, which are also playing on the Sunday at Minety Music Festival.
But if your mind's neglected, stumble you might fall,